Rob, 5 minutes away from another 1-0 win, but not to be.
No, not to be today. I feel like the players certainly deserved it. I thought the performance overall was very, very good. Very difficult place to come, and we were in great shape. Ultimately, a wrong decision has cost us.
I was going to say, it was cut to that straight away. He hadn't given it, it would appear, the referee, and then presumably got a word in the ear from the assistant.
Yeah, between them, they came to the decision. I know it happens quickly, and they've had a discussion and felt that was what the right decision was. We have the benefit of looking back at it. We had a really strong feeling at the time, but with the benefit of looking back at it, it's not a penalty. I feel like the boys bought it and dived the opposite way, really, to any kind of.
It wasn't sort of mass appeal either, really. I mean, I know we've got 37,000 here, but even they weren't, hugely convinced.
No. So, and then what that did, then it changed the momentum and the whole dynamics of the game, because it lifted them completely. 30,000 people then backing them and getting right behind them, and we could have gone from 3 points to nothing quite quickly. So. Look, I'm extremely proud of the lads. I know the supporters that were here today will be proud of the players, and the people watching back home, listening back home, will be proud of the lads, because it was some shift. Going from Wednesday to Saturday is difficult. It's difficult, a heck of a long journey up here. The turnaround time is really quick, and the lads were they were feeling it. Both teams will be, because they went on Wednesday as well. But it's a big pitch. At times it's open, and because they're such a good team on the counter attack and they've got good individuals, it makes it a really hard game, and I'm sure we'll look back on it and say that was a really good point, but it's tough to take right now.
I was going to say, for a week, if you look at it as the week as a whole, as like the 3-game week as it were, to come away with 7, I think if we'd have said to you, before Sheffield United you'll end up with 7, you'd have probably taken that?
Potentially. I mean, we want to win every game. I know what you're saying, and in the cold light of day, then perhaps, and a lot of our games have been tight, so I'm fairly reasonable and rational about it. But when you're in the position that we were, with such a short period of time to go, we're greedy, and we're in a position where we want 3 points every single game, and we'd put ourselves in great shape to do it, and in my opinion deserved it. I know they had their moments, but so did we, and we had real periods of control, and I thought a very good performance, considering where we're at and the turnaround time from Wednesday.
And like last week, scored just after half time. Well worked goal. Obviously that was one off the practice ground, judging by the reaction on the side. Full
credit to the lads, for shifting the angle, and there may have been a little bit of luck, but they earned that. I thought we started really positive the second half again, and on the front foot, created 1 or 2 things, and perhaps should have scored Alfie perhaps should have scored just before that with the chance that he'd had. So, but he got that one.
I remember this time last season, Luton won at Hull, and they're built up a really sort of momentum. And if anything, this sort of 2-week break came at the wrong time. But perhaps this time around, you're all quite looking forward to a bit of a break.
It just is what it is. That's the situation now, isn't it? So we've had some momentum. We've got to make sure when we restart that we continue that. And a few lads go away now. We get the chance to give the players a couple of days off, come back in on Tuesday, and go again. And it's really, really important that we remain focused, realise what's getting us success at the moment, and keep doing it and being consistent and relentless in what we do.
I think the next game probably looks after itself, in fairness.
I think it does.